Ew. Ah! It won't come off. Pulled the one that was missing a piece. How could this be? Hello YouTube, and welcome to my channel. I've got another Treasure X mystery box for you, and I don't have a lot of space here. This is going to be a really special episode because I've got my 3-piece set here. I've got a single box, and I've got the brand new Series 2 box ready to go. In this episode, we're going to be highlighting the differences between the first series and the second series. There's quite a bit of changes coming for you, and I'm not sure if I like them all or not. We'll find out, but some of them are really cool. I've got my 3-piece box set here that I haven't done yet, but that's going to show you some of the differences as well. Right here we have the 3 guys I've gotten so far, and each one of those have been from an individual one. I've got 2 of the Bling Bandits and 1 of the Crystal guys, and you can see I've got my gold bar, my gold skull, and a silver timepiece. And he was a little bit jealous of those 2 guys for getting gold, tried to get them from him, and lost his leg. Well, anyway, let's clear out a little space for us here, and I'll start going over the differences. Be with you back in just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to move things around a little bit. Alright, so we have the Treasure X, X marks the spot, Series 1, and the Dragon's Gold Series 2. They still boast 10 levels of adventure. 1. Find the map. 2. Rip the gold layer. 3. Use the coin on your quest. And in Series 2, we're going to be using the Dragon's Eye to discover the secret. 4. We uncover with our digging tool. We dig and chick the rock. Then we discover bones and weapons. We build our treasure hunter. We find our treasure chest. In the first series, we ooze it out. First series, we fizz it out, excuse me. In the second series, we ooze it out. Oops. And then we reveal our treasure. Now, let's get right in, and we'll see what both of these boxes have to offer. Oops. There's our Series 1. And, sorry, I'll fix the angle in just a moment. There's a block for Series 2. Boom. Okay, so we still have our important notice. As you can see, Series 2, they downscaled that a little bit. Just feeling it, it feels like the block is actually a different shape. For easier digging, you want to run it underwater for about 30 seconds. You could also submerge these, which I'll be doing in this video. Now, past the first noticeable difference of the block's shapes, you can see the corners there are a little bit different. We'll see that a little better when I open them up. What you're going to notice is our map is going to be completely different. There's our Series 1 map, and I'll show you how to use the coin on that here to show you the difference. The coin system is completely changing. Instead of using the coin with the 3 points, we now have this for our map. And you can see there's all different golden treasures. In fact, if you look at the back, I'll give you a better view of this later, but all of our treasures are completely different. All of our golden treasures are different. These are the Series 2 right here. And we have a whole new 24 set of characters to search from. If you'll notice, there's an ultra rare golden figurine. Back to the Series 1. I'll just give you a quick skim around. There's our old common treasures. There's our old golden treasures, which I think I like the Series 1 golden treasures better. We've got 2 sets of crystal figures, one of the glow in the dark. There's no golden figures on here. There's the 2 Bling Bandits I got, and the 1 crystal guy, Admiral Gold Hook, Swipe Gold Bar, Gold Snatch that you saw earlier. And I'm hoping they keep releasing Series 1. It looks like they might be coming off shelves because I've got quite a few missing here. But if you saw for the Series 2, get that back open. We've got all different gold treasures to go for. the dragon's tongue, the dragon's tooth, the dragon's tail, the dragon flame, dragon soul, dragon horn, chalice of dragons, and book of dragons. I think there might be a theme. We've got one set of rare crystal people. We've got some super rare glow-in-the-dark figures, which I like that Fortune Freak myself. Then we've got the one ultra rare golden figure, Mythical Marauders, the Bling Barbarians, the Bling Vikings, the Wasteland Scavengers. Oh, and the Serpent Raiders, excuse me. Tell me which one you'd like to see most, which one you're hoping I get out of this box. But that brings me to why I have this chest here. So when you open this guy up, you see you get 3. We'll go in more detail. However, the map on this guy, if I could get it out without destroying it too much. There we go. Put you back. This is the map that comes with the 3-pack. And it's showing you right there all the Series 1 gold ones. When you open it up, it's the same as the first series map. It's actually slightly smaller. It's got all the same stuff down at the bottom as your Series 1 that you'd be used to if you've been doing them. When you flip it over to the back, you'll notice there's only 6 possible commons and 3 possible golds. So we can only, that tells me that we can only get the golden pyramid, the golden goblet, and the golden dragon out of this one. And then there's the legendary golden figures. Well, we can't get those out of the normal boxes according to the map, but you can get a golden figure out of the single piece in Series 2. And then just single people from the the sets. You can't get the full sets of people. And I, unfortunately, already have Admiral Goldhook and Rogue Goldsnatch from singles boxes. So hopefully all 3 of mine have each one of these guys in it. Or at least the ones I don't have yet. But that's another video. I just wanted to bring this map out to show you the differences here. The Ultra Gold, the 3 golden guys there, and that there were none from your Series 1 that you could get from your singles boxes. And I haven't yet seen a 3-piece Series 2 box, but I have seen a Series 2, what would they be, Creatures boxes. I didn't see them on the shelves yet, I saw them online, so there's probably another toy coming our way that we'll be seeing here pretty soon. It's hard to find the ones that you want. And I really hope they don't stop making the first season ones, because I've got a lot of work to do as far as they're concerned. Okay, so let's get back to it. I'm not sure if I have the room to have that on the table. I would like to. So we'll try, but if they fall off, bear with me. And we're going to do both of these step by step. Whoop, camera's going down. We're going to do both of these step by step alongside each other. Or at least I'm going to try. I might have to do one, then the other, and edit them. But I'm going to do it so that you can see everything that's going on. Series 1, Series 2, Series 2, 1 and 2 digging tools. Oh, it looks like they changed the tool as well. We got a new drill bit piece, we got a new pick piece, the rake has changed a little bit, and so hasn't the spade. Let's pull them out and do a comparison. Ooh, it looks like the tool has been re-engineered a little bit to be somewhat more effective. Now let's do the spades first. There's our spades. Series 1, Series 2. You can see that it's got a little bit shorter of a paddle on it, but it's also got a little bit of a saw blade on the side to it. We'll see how that works. And then let's, well, the orientation has changed too. We'll switch to the rake. You can see the old rake, which was nice. It wasn't so bad. The new rake looks like it could really dig quite a bit harder. I mean, they modeled that like a dragon's claw. And we've got the pick, good old Pickmatic. This one's a little bit more of a barbed profile. And we'll see if that can't dig a little harder. And then the drill is what really excited me there. The drill was always a little bit of a novelty, however, that this drill, the Series 1, actually fit perfectly into the holes on your people. Let me borrow this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Take his head off. You can see there's even still a little bit of stuff in there. It's just so hard to get out. That drill fit perfectly in there to get that nice and cleaned out so he would fit on. Oh, look, you see it's still working. So that's mainly what I used my drill for. Alright. You can go hang out with your buddies up there. I wonder... Oh, no. We need you again. We're going to try out the new drill, too. I wonder if that's still the same case. Get you in there. Maybe not so good. Doesn't really fit down in there anymore. Does look like it works more like a drill, but that was actually a really useful tool when it came down to it. You see, it just stays right on there. It fits in. Oh, I would hang on to one or two of those just in case. Alright, go back to your buddies. We're done with you. Thank you, sir. Alright, and let's get started. I'm going to open both of them and show you the differences between the coins now. Alright, so I've got my... Let me pull these into the center. Series 1, Series 2. Oops. And in case you're wondering how you can tell Series 1, Series 2, other than the obvious differences on the boxes, it will say on the side right here, available across Series 1. This one will say available across Series 2. Okay. So, for easier digging, 30 seconds in water. And we'll also get to see what I mean about the blocks being a different shape. So yeah, the blocks are definitely a different shape, and the coins are quite different too. See, I was liking getting a pile of these doubloons. The way you did it was a little weird. You got to match these three symbols up to their corresponders on the map. And this guy, the new one, who didn't want to lift out for me. Oh, look at that. The X is a little bit different shaped too. You're going to use him sort of like an old school decoder ring that you can't get out of a Cracker Jack box anymore. You should be able to see through the flames to find an X to see what treasure you're looking for. So let's do Age Before Beauty. And we will do the Series 1 first. Let me just turn this camera a little bit. And you'll notice around each one of them there's three symbols. We got a money bag, a hut, tree, skull, a hut, a tree, a money bag, mountain, so on and so forth. So I got a tree to the left, I think a mountain to the top, and a money bag to the right. And let me just scan real quick. That looks like we... Oops. If I could hold it. Oops. You see how everything lines up right in there? That's the golden pyramid right there. We got a chance at having a golden pyramid in that box. And for the Season 2, we should just be able to take our decoder ring, or dragon's eye, as they call it, and place it right on top. And we should be able to find an X I'm not sure if you're seeing that detail that's showing up through the flames. It's almost making them completely disappear. So let me find it for us real quick. Ah, I see. You know, I thought it was a cooler idea to begin with, but it's a little difficult, and you can almost see the X without even needing this. We are in pursuit of the Dragon's Book. You can see when I put the ring over it, it kind of highlights the X a little bit. But you can almost see it without it, can't you? You see it? Just there. See the tips? So we have the pursuit for the Dragon's Book afoot, as well as, what is it? On the quest for the Golden Pyramid. But I do like the way the new map looks. I do like the idea of the decoder ring. I think the execution could have been a little better. But nevertheless, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for maps. Coins. And if you have a preference between which one, if they should have stayed the old way or went with this new way, go ahead, leave a comment, leave a like. Let me know. Alright, let's queue back up here. And again, we're going to go Age Before Beauty. I'm going to do this whole thing with the new tool. I can't wait to use this guy. So first, we're going to set Series 2 off to the side. I'm going to bring in a bucket of water. I'm going to pick up my camera, like a professional does. I'm going to just soak him in there. Oh, can you hear that? It's just letting that water seep right into it. That's going to make it super easy to dig. The first one of these, I said, I don't need to get it wet to dig. And at the end of the video, I believe you can actually hear me saying that rock was as hard as a rock. These things are tough if you don't soak them up. We'll just and we're soaked. One thing I've noticed is sometimes this stuff gets right at the top. I did one video where I edited myself out completely. I ran it underwater and the top popped right off and the treasure chest was right there. So I filmed it with the coin right on top to hide it. Looks like we already got something right there. So here we go. In pursuit of the Golden Pyramid. Try the new rake first. Oh yeah. That definitely does stuff. Look at that thing dig, man. Look at that go. It's just tearing it apart. What about the new pick? New pick works astoundingly. Oh, and we're already finding parts. We got the torso. Looks like one of his joints. Get the spade in there. Got his hand. Ooh. There's his torso. There's his weapon right there. Oh wow, look at that. And well, looks like we found the treasure chest. We'll come back to you. There goes another. It's a foot. We got a foot. I'll tell you what, I really do like these little guys. They're just fun to do. There's the treasure chest. Let's see, we're still missing an arm, a leg, and a head. Let's try the drill. Let's go right in through the center here. And it is threading in. Look at that, it pulled it all out just like a good auger would. You can follow it up with a spike, pop him off. Nothing there. No, camera down. Okay, sorry about that. Camera down. My table's not so big and it doesn't really allow me to do much. Ooh, looks like we got one of the Egyptian guys here. There's his head. And we're still missing an arm and a leg. Where could they? Oh. There's the leg. We're missing an arm. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Wow. That thing was so hidden from me, it's not even funny. How long has that been sitting there, YouTube? Why didn't you tell me? Okay. Well, there's all our pieces. I'm going to go clean this all up real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. Let's see, let's put our guy together. Now I'm going to wait to open up this treasure chest until we get our Season 2 one so we can go a little more into the differences of that. But you can see it's all wrapped in plastic and chains. So and these may be fake chains, but they got it wrapped twice. And let me tell you what, the first one I struggled. Oop, I missed a little piece. There you go, because that would make your smile horrible. Alright, let's get you all put together. Put the leg bones connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the leg bone. Alright. And give you that rod. There we go. And that is Jackal Goldstaff from the Tomb Hunters. Wahaha. Alright there. Oops, if it would focus. Okay, and you can just hang out over there for us, Jackal. We'll be back to you in a bit. And to our Season 2 block. Full of water. Put him in there. You can really hear that thing growl. I'm not sure if you can hear it too well in the video, but that thing is just hissing and crackling. You see all the bubbles coming out of it? Oh, and And it looks like we found our... Is that the chest already? Right there on top? It feels like it. Congratulations! We did it! Here. And with the season 2 tool, looks like we already have our treasure right there. But let's dive in, see what we do. Get a core sample out of this guy. Oh, before I forget, clean up a breeze by putting a napkin under it so you can just pick it all up and make it go away. Alright, and here we go. Let's go with the spade this time. I really like the spade. Ooh. What is that? I think it's safe to assume we did not get the ultra rare gold. We got a head here. Just start raking out a little bit. Oh, got all sorts of stuff right here in this corner, don't we? Now, one thing I've noticed in the Series 1 is... Oh, look, there's his weapon. Is some of the torsos I've gotten were encased in plastic, and some of them weren't. And it's a little bit of a hassle to get that plastic off, but it keeps that stuff out of the joints. So, I like it. Oh, yeah, you see this guy's torso is all wrapped in plastic here, ready to go. His wasn't. So I hope they keep doing that with all of them. There's his head. Get a little tray here. Put all your parts in. Head, torso, arm, weapon. What do we need? 2 feet and another arm. Let's hope I find these guys the first shot. Let's try the pick. And back to the spade. Oh, yep, we got foot. Oh, we got his treasure chest, another arm. We just need another foot. Just need another foot. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Not gonna happen to me again. You can't get me twice. Alright. So I'm gonna clean him up and bring him back in just a minute. Then we'll get to a little more depth on everything else. That little trick I was telling you about. Clean as a whistle. Oops. Okay. Now we are done cleaning off our guy. We'll put his chest right there. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Still got to get the plastic off that. X-Acto knives help with it. There we go. And pop him in. These guys are just a fun thing to collect. Oh, there it is. I like digging them out and seeing what I get. I get these boxes. I've had that 3-piece since Christmas, and it is just driving me insane. I really want to open it so bad. But I want to make sure I can get a decent enough video for you. So this is kind of a trial one right here. I just got this tripod too for my camera. And there he is in all his glory. Let's check him out. I don't know what he's doing with that thing, but it looks beast. We got a little backpack on him. These guys have a pretty good amount of detail in them too. Wish they didn't have Moose China stamped right on the back of his head, but you know, it is what it is. They stand. And that is, let's see. He's a Wasteland Scavenger. That is, if my camera would focus, his name is Rich Ravenger. He's a Wasteland Scavenger. There it goes. Boom. There he is. Series 2, coming to you live. Alright, now it's going to be on to the Battle of the Britches. Come on. Sometimes getting that just right isn't quite as simple as it should be. So this is what we're looking at. Let me go ahead and open this guy up. This is what I mean. That was one layer of chains. Now there's still a whole nother one. And then underneath that second layer of chains, there is this plastic bagging. They really wanted to protect whatever was inside of these from people getting in, just like a real pirate would. And there's our Series 1 treasure chest, which I think I like more than this treasure chest, which looks more like a treasure barrel. It doesn't have the chains on it, which I'm not going to complain about. I mean, they didn't overkill the packaging here. It was a cute little extra little bit. It's got its little lock on the front, wooden barrel, serial number on the bottom. On the top, what is that? Looks like a dragon seal. But, which do you prefer more? I think I'm leaning toward the original chest personally. And speaking of which, we'll go age before beauty. Let me show you how this works. You open it up, and there's a little thing in here. And if you've done one of these before, you already know. It doesn't actually say anything, it's just a hieroglyph, which it's basically telling you to don't dig it, pour water in it. And they want you to pour water in that. And experience tells me sometimes these aren't mixed up very well. So in order to get it to do what it's supposed to do, sometimes you just want to mix it up a little bit. And then these things will bubble for a minute. They'll just go crazy. So let's add a little water. And that might be why they changed it, because sometimes these things, they just don't want to go. I have one out of the 3 I've done before went very good. Well, I think that might be a fail. Fail Fizz. Yeah. Sad face, folks. Sad face. But anyway, I'll still show you what we got. Rinse it off real quick for you. And we got a common. Is that like a silver beetle? Let me look up exactly what that is. So I'm two for 4 on the gold single boxes. We did not get the pyramid. That is going to be the where is it? I'm looking for it. Ah, yes, that is the silver scarab. Perfectly fitting for the pharaoh here. Or excuse me, that's not Pharaoh. There is a Pharaoh. His name's Pharaoh Loot Loot. This is Jackal Goldstaff with the silver scarab. And then for Series 2, the chest changes up a little bit. Again, it looks completely different. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, that's screws. Instead of just having some pegs. And inside, what do we find but some goo? Ooh. And I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get that out of there. Eek! Eek! Look at it, it's just... Ew. Ew. Oh goodness. It's so thick. Oh, did we find gold? Did we find gold in our... Ew. Ah! It won't come off. Eek. Oh, that is some seriously sticky stuff, folks. I want to get this treasure out. Let's get it out. Oh. Oh, can we cut it? No. It won't cut. However, if you can manage to get through it, you too, folks. Oh, is that screwed together? I can't unscrew that. It's too slippery. Ah! It won't come off. The Soylent Green is made from people. Look at this. I'm just trying to pull it off with one hand and it's getting stuck to the other. What? Why would they do this to people? Well, it's definitely a level of adventure. Oh, I wish I had better camera shots. Rinse that off in water real quick. So, and this is what was inside. That looks like the plastic they put around gold. It looks shiny to me. The only problem is I can't get it open. Hold on, let me dry it off. Okay, so I believe you have to rinse these off a little bit, then dry them off, and then you'll be able to get in there to get it. It is also wrapped in plastic, which I did not notice until just now. See that? Oh. And what did we got here? Oh, what is holding you together? X-Acto knife. There we go. All right. See if we can't get that to focus a little bit. It's got too many ridges on it. There we go. Oh wow, this thing's got a lot of detail on it. I know you can't see it very well because the light. It's got all these ridges on its front, so it's just reflecting like crazy. You can see the backside just shining nicely. This is a nice little book. I'll try and get another piece. I'll put it in at the end that just shows you a little bit better what it looks like. Because every time I get close to the camera, it's going crazy. But it's got a little picture of a dragon's head on it. And it's just a nice little book. Alright. And that's that, folks. That purple stuff is just crazy. That slime, it is stickier. Oh, look at that. It just hangs on for dear life. Stick. 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 It just don't let go. There we go. Oh, and it got all over my guy and my treasure. Grr. Alright, well, there you have it. That's the differences between Series 1, Series 2. Treasures, figures, adventures, coins, boxes, maps. Oops. I don't think I can get those in frame. But you guys tell me what you think. Which did you like more? Season 1 or Season 2? Or Series 1, Series 2, excuse me. Which was your favorite? What do you like more? What do you like best about each? Please like, comment, subscribe. That way I could get a bigger table. So that way I could give you better videos and more content. If there's anything you'd like to see in specific, please comment down below. I'll do my best to accommodate. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great day.